You set the example. That's what I had to do, and I know that's what you can do as well. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. What are the 3 steps to igniting your income? You need to know who you should target as a customer. Make sure you have your pen and paper out, because there's a lot of stuff here that I want to cover that will significantly change your life financially. The first thing you need to know is who you should target as a customer. The second thing is we need to know what products you should sell, you should offer them, and know how you should do this in an efficient and profitable way. Remember the pre-videos to this webinar. We talked about who, what, and how, your income engine, who you serve, what you serve, and how you serve. These are the 3 rules for making infinite internet income. In fact, the rules for making income in anything. Know who you should target as a customer, know what products you should offer them, and know how you should do this in an efficient and profitable way. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging right there. We're going to take a look at each one of these, all right? So let's take a look at who, knowing how, who you should target as a customer. These are buyer qualities that I like to look for, okay? 1, they should have an insatiable appetite. They should be rabid buyers, and they should be reachable. By insatiable appetite, I mean you want people that are hungry for it. You don't have to force feed it to them. You don't have to try to persuade them and get them, it's like, okay, all right, well, you convinced me. No, they're already convinced. Okay, they have an insatiable appetite. There's nothing that can hold them back. And they're rabid buyers, which means they have the means of making the purchase, and they do it. They're not going to wait for you to sell it to them. They're going to go buy it from someplace else if they have to. That's what we're talking about, and they have to be reachable. It has to be a market that you are able to reach so that you can serve them and you can serve them profitably. Okay, those are the buyer qualities. Now, as far as the market qualities, we like to have a recession-proof market. That means it doesn't matter what's going on in the economy, we're not going to be affected. We're going to be okay. All right? We also want to have a market that's huge and expanding, and the reason why is we don't want to catch something on that slippery slope. We want to catch something that's continuing to grow, because that allows us to scale and to have growth in our income as well. All right, so it allows us a huge amount of upside when we are in a huge market, and that market is also expanding. Timing. One thing that I learned from helping people with futures and commodities is market timing. You don't want to sell high and buy high and sell low. All right, that's not what you want to do. So that means your timing is off. So one thing we want to make sure is that market, we have great timing to go on that market, meaning we're about to hit the sweet spot. It's not necessarily the beginning, and it's certainly not the top. It's that sweet spot in the market that if we get into it right now, we can catch a really nice piece of that market, and probabilities of making a lot of money are huge. Okay, now, there's a lot of different markets out there, but the wellness market is the #1 industry. It's a perfect fit, and here's the reasons why. It's insatiable. Their buyers are insatiable. Okay, the market is recession-proof. It has a fast-growing sector of an economy. The buyers are rabid. Is all these starting to look familiar? The buyers are also reachable. The internet has made a lot of different groups of people reachable, but the people in the wellness sector are incredibly reachable. And I got some shocking information about this industry to share with you tonight. I mean, jaw-dropping shocking. So you need to hold on and strap yourself in, especially if you're already familiar with the wellness industry. And right now with the wellness industry, it also has perfect timing. So what are the 8 hottest segments of the wellness industry? Now, I've done a lot of different research in the wellness industry, and, it encompasses a lot of different things from, gyms and all kinds of stuff like that. But when it comes to markets that are reachable, markets that you can actually get into immediately and start to serve and make a profit, what are the ones that are hot, that meet the criteria we just looked at? Well, one of them are meal replacements. All right? You want to write these 8 markets down. Meal replacements, superfoods, all right? Cleanse and detox products, all right, antioxidants, carb and crave blockers, joint support related products, omega-3 related products, and green living. So make sure you write those down, okay? I mean, we even commissioned market research reports from outside marketing firms to get us details on these. These right now in the wellness sector are the 8 absolute hottest markets, okay? So let's just take a closer look at antioxidants, because we can deep dive in all of these, and you'll be bubbling with excitement and getting goosebumps. But let's just take a deep dive and look at antioxidants, okay? And the reason why I like to do it this way is because I like to find the buyers by finding out what's selling. Why? Because all you have to do is follow the path of what's being sold to find the buyer's hand in the wallet. Does that make sense? Most people kind of do it in reverse. So we find out what's selling and what's the hottest. We can identify what the buying group is, and thus we can get involved and we can start making money. So